What's up, Amari? Um, I'm doing a Dear Me in a Year video. I'm gonna do this a bit differently because usually the way that this is supposed to go is you do this video and then you set it to schedule for a year later so that you watch it when it comes out. But I low-key don't want to do that. I kind of want to put it out immediately when I make it. So that's probably what I'm gonna do. And then maybe in the future I'll just look at this. But I don't know. I feel like I'd be kind of disappointed if I say some goals in this video and don't accomplish them, and I see it in a year. So I kind of just want to upload it now. But it is I'm on the East Coast and it just turned midnight. So Happy New Year, everyone. Um, but I just wanted to do this video before the new year because I was just like, damn, like it's really like a new year. Like I want to reflect on how my 2024 was, and I guess talk about goals I have for next year, especially with like my YouTube stuff. But I guess just in general of life, and I feel like I just haven't had a lot of time to reflect in the past few months on like how I'm feeling about life, and so I kind of just wanted to sit down and talk. I don't know how long this video is gonna be. I'm probably just gonna upload it regardless. But I guess starting with YouTube stuff. I really want to like grind this year with like YouTube and like social media. I have like several other channels. I have my vlog channel, which I haven't posted on that much this year. I only posted like 5 videos because it just takes so long to edit. And I don't know what to vlog sometimes, but that's like my main channel, and I feel like whatever I put out on there, I'm most proud of. I want it to be entertaining. I want them to be like video diaries. And this year, I've really in 2023 a bit, but this year I really locked in on like I want to try to be successful at this. Like I don't just want to post random stuff. Like I want to lock in. Um, and then my I've been streaming on Twitch, and so I have my live channel. And so, oh wait, I'm not even talking to myself in the future. I gotta, dear Amari, in the future. I hope by next year. See, I'm not even gonna place number goals, but I just hope you are consistent enough and like, at least give this a shot. I at least want you to try give one last shot to the social media stuff before you call it wraps. Just because I feel like I tried early on in high school and late middle school, and then I tried doing music, and then I never really tried to take this YouTube stuff serious again after early high school. And I want this year to be like me trying to like really master this creative side of me, but also like it's gonna if I just master these skills, I feel like I'll just be very proud of myself, and like if I can just become more disciplined. And so I was like, I just want to give it a year. And I already been going pretty good with the Twitch channel, but I know I can go even harder. I know I can be more creative. I know I can edit better. If I just stop procrastinating and I just find a balance between work and school or work and um, YouTube, like I know I can be good. So I just want at least give it a year, Amari, or at least try for like half of 2025 and just like really put your all into it. That's like what I want to do. Um, So I hope you at least gave it a shot by 2025. Um, what else would I say to you? You'll be a senior in college halfway through your senior semester, so I know you'll be working on your final senior projects. I hope that I'm not gonna get into everything on camera, but I hope like you are able to be disciplined while still not being hard on yourself. I think that's something that I have issues with now, especially last year, 2023, 2020, early 2024. Like, I was really into this David Goggins mindset of like, I can't be productive unless I'm like absolutely harsh on myself. And I think for some people that works, and it does work for me sometimes. But I want to be better at like just being disciplined and putting that into my routine so much that I don't even need to say those thoughts to myself of like calm, you know what I mean? Like being so hard to myself, I can just like do things because I'm so used to it. And I feel like a big problem that I have is just procrastinating and just getting anything done. I have stuff for my job I have to do. Like it's just hard for me to get anything done and just put my mind to a task and like work on it. But I really want to get this year like a lock in and like yeah, I hope your discipline is better. That's basically it. And I also hope that you're able to I mean, it is something that always in my life I'm hoping, but like this year more confidence, and I feel like externally I'm a very confident person, but I'm so hesitant internally with like any decision I do or make, and I'm just so unsure of myself. I'm so unsure and like constantly questioning the place I'm in life and how I'm perceived. And I feel like, especially compared to when I was younger, I'm definitely more assured of myself. But I'm still, I feel like I have no guiding principle. You know, I've considered getting into religion recently just because maybe it'll be interesting to like just give it a try and see how um, some of those practices can like help me. But like, I feel like I have no guiding principle in my life right now, and I feel like I don't know. Like it's weird. I feel like in some ways I'm more disciplined than I used to be, or more confident, like working out or like creative stuff, getting money. But like in a lot of ways, I'm also more insecure than I used to be when I was back in high school because I feel like at least then I did, kind of was. I knew even like even if I was pessimistic about the world, I was at least for sure in my pessimism. You know what I mean? Or even if I was like had a belief, I was for sure in it. And now I'm like, in a way, I'm more open minded now because I'm more open to other beliefs and other outlooks on the world. But I also don't know what outlook works for me. I know it's a bit confusing, but yeah. So I don't know. I just hope. I don't know. I think this year I've really been thinking about like a lot of the issues I deal with in my life. I've been dealing with to some extent since I was a child. And I know I'm not like it's not like life is like a thing or like I'm not a thing to be fixed, but there's always that underlying feeling of like I just want to get over everything I'm going through. And yeah, this year's been good. This year's been a good year. But I just want to get a better grasp of things, and I hope you're able to do that, Omari, by next year, 2026. I hope you're doing better in school because you're not doing that great right now. Yeah, you'll be get looking for jobs around that time, which is crazy. You'll be like entering the real world soon. Don't get too overwhelmed by that. Try to maintain friendships as much as possible, your own sanity. Try not to compare yourself too much to the journey that other people are on. I know that's especially going to be hard getting out of college and watching other people go their different ways and like comparing myself. I already compare myself. Um, but yeah, um, I hope this beard grows in more by the time. So I grow a beard for a year. We'll see. We'll see. I want to have a more manly look. But yeah, I don't have much to say. Like, there's obviously deeper thing I can go into, but I don't want to necessarily go into this on YouTube. But I don't know. I'm very proud of myself from past year, from 2024. I started off the year dealing with a lot of stuff I carried over from the previous year, and also just like in that whole David Goggins mindset, and just like I said, not knowing how to be disciplined without being hard on myself. And I feel like I've become a lot more loving of myself and caring. Don't necessarily need to put all that pressure. I've been able to balance like social life, friends, work a lot better. But I feel like I'm at a point nowadays where I'm kind of just like I don't know. I'm like I feel like I'm better mentally, but I'm also like I said, I'm missing that guiding principle. Or sometimes I just feel like I'm kind of going through the motions or just floating, and I still don't feel like I have a grasp on everything. Like I might be handling it a bit better. I might not be feeling as like sad all the time. I'm still like kind of just like I don't feel. I feel like there's a lot of things, especially socially, that I have to, and just internally that I have to deal with. But it's crazy because I have all these things I'm worried about, or like things I feel like I gotta do. But I feel like to other people, I realized a lot this year. I don't think a lot of other people realize that I go through stuff. Like especially I look at myself a lot like an introvert or like a shy, not even shy, but like I'm not shy. But like, I look at myself a lot like I just like being in my own solitude or like it's always me against the world. Like I'm always gonna have to only depend on myself. and I'll never like fully connect with other people. And a lot this year, I've talked to some people and they view me as like a very extroverted, like sociable person. And it's weird to hear their perspective because I look at myself like I said, like this I have this narrative of myself that it's just me and I'm all alone. And that's true for everyone to some extent. But it's weird to hear like a positive perception of me from some people, or like I've had some friends tell me that like I've helped them to be more confident or more assured in themselves, or like to not care too much about what people think. Um, and it's just interesting. That's something I've been thinking about, especially towards the end of the year. It's like the difference between how I see myself and how others see me, and to what extent are all the worries I have about my place in life in my head. I mean, they're all in my head, but like I don't know. I think a lot of times I see myself as like I don't know. I don't want to be harsh, but like a loser, or like I don't have things figured out. I'm not. I'm always an oddball, and that is true. I've always been an oddball. I've always been a little weird. Always doing something that like people look at me and like, why is he doing that? And I definitely see those areas in my life where I look back, I'm like, what was I thinking? Or why was I trying to be so different? Why did I react this way? But I think there is a part of me that is this overly critical, because there's a lot of other people that are way worse, or are way stranger, or way meaner. I think despite all my weird quirks, I'm very proud of my ability to, for the most part, stick to like my values and like upholding my character. Um, you know, I try to be as nice as I can to people. Sometimes I fail and I feel guilty, but I feel like that's an area where I've like for the most part I think I've upheld that, and it's trying to be as yeah, I don't know, trying to be vulnerable as I can, trying to be yeah. I know I'm just rambling at this point, but I just hope by next year you have more of a sense of yourself, and like you don't feel this sense of like I feel like there's always a sense that something's missing, or that I'm just like I just don't get it yet, and like that's always gonna continue. I'm only 20 years old right now, but I turned 21 in 3 months, so like I'm young. Um, I think this all just comes from comparing myself to other people and feeling like other people have shit figured out, which isn't necessarily true. But um, yeah, I just hope. I hear my dad on his phone in the back, so I don't want him to walk in on this video. But I think that's it. I have work to do. It's New Year's, but I have work to do for my job that I should have done a week ago. So I'm gonna get to that. But thank you, anyone who is listening, and future Amari. This is a message for your past self. Everything's gonna be okay. You've gone through a lot, and you'll continue to go through more, but you will come out on the other side every time. So yeah. Um, I appreciate you. I love you. And this shit is weird to upload on YouTube. I do these videos all the time, but privately. But to make one that's gonna go online, it's like, damn. I really post so much of my life on the internet. But all right, you take care. I hope everything's going good. If you're with no one from New Year's like to hang out with, you have your older self to talk to. So I'll see you. Have a good night. Peace.